I'm here to do a review on Steam Hair, steamit.com hair. I wrote a little list of what I'll be talking about. I'll make it really quick because I've noticed a lot of videos people chat a lot. I want to go that way. Okay, so first I like to mention the type of hair that I purchased was the Mongolian curly hair, 18 inch, 16 inch, 14 inch with a 14-inch closure. Um, I bought the hair. It was a little less than $200 for all four pieces. Um, Delivery was great. Delivery, actually, everything came in 3 days exactly. I ordered it on a Saturday, um, and I got it on Tuesday. So delivery was great, seamless. Everything came on time. Um, and by the way, delivery was free with my purchase. Now the initial texture when I took it out of the package, the hair was a natural black color. It looked a little brownish to me, like a number two. Um, so that I wasn't crazy about, but that wasn't a problem. I dyed the hair. Um, it had a funny smell. It kind of smelled like pack hair, like synthetic pack hair. I really didn't like that, but I'm assuming because the hair was steam processed, so they say. Um, that's probably why I had that funny smell. So I went ahead and proceeded to co-wash the hair. I co-washed it with Hello Hydration by Herbal Essence. When I co-washed it, everything was gorgeous. The hair curls were beautiful on all four pieces, which was great. I dyed the hair following day with some Revlon box dye, natural black. And so the closure dyed a little bit darker than the rest of the hair. I'm guessing because the closure was the first thing that I dyed, so probably the dye probably sat a little bit longer. That's what I'm assuming. Don't know, but my first time dyeing hair, it was great. Then I bleached my knots on my closure, which was my first time. It's not the best job, so I'm not going to show you guys what it looks like. I bleached it. It looks fine. That's all you guys need to know. So that was done. After a week of wearing it and playing with it and combing it, and I noticed that this did shed. Um, I've sealed the wefts before I put the hair in, but I don't know if I did a good job. But this hair sheds a little too much for my taste, especially since I did seal the wefts. So I'm not crazy about that part either. Um, and I mean, I know they say, curly hair is supposed to shed, but this type of hair, as you can see, is not that curly, so I really didn't expect it to shed that much. So after a week, I mean, the hair is still gorgeous. I wet it every morning with conditioner, water, and a little bit of argan oil, and I'll be good to go. I'd also put in Miss Jessie's Pillow Soft Curl. I put that in my hair to make sure that my hair doesn't grow huge, throughout the course of the day. So everything, the curls, I love them. So last week, I went ahead and decided to flat iron the hair. I flat ironed the hair. It flat ironed beautifully. It was not difficult to flat iron. Everything was just gorgeous. I loved it. It was full of body. It looked great. Um, the closure flat ironed a lot easier than the rest of the hair, so I was worried that the closure would not return to its original curl or return curly at all for that matter. But I went ahead and washed it today. Well, after a week of wearing it straight, I decided to wash it today to see how it turned out. And the curls, when I initially got the hair, the curls were a lot tighter than the rest of the hair, which I didn't really like. But after I washed it from it being straight, the curl pattern on the closure did not return back to its original curl. But for this case, I'm glad that it didn't, because now it blends a lot easier and nicer with the rest of the hair. And I think that's all I really want to say. So I would recommend this to my friends. It's a great price. Um, they say it's 100% virgin hair. I asked a lot of questions before, I purchased the hair, and everybody was readily available to answer my questions. They were fully knowledgeable of the product, which is great. Um, the only thing, this hair did come from China, so the customer service is available more so late night than during the day. So that's definitely something you want to keep in mind. Like I said, they had great customer service. I'm happy with the hair. I'd purchase another pack, or I'm sorry, another couple bundles. I love this hair. I really do. I think this was the best investment I've made in hair in a while. So, and I really don't like to spend a lot of money on hair. So that's pretty much what I have to say. Again, the company is Steamer Hair. This is the hair, just washed. It's slightly damp, and that's how everything looks. So I really like it. It's a great buy, and I would definitely recommend it to everybody. Bye.